Think about one of the facets of this band in terms of the instrumentation that we use. That's always been a key thing for me. The fact that I've always been drawn to folk music and folk instruments and our traditional past.
I think with the Wiltshire Gothic project, it came about for a number of reasons. So we've done the Beyond Reverence album, and that was very much the drum machines. It had the bass six on it, and it had the drum pad and the synthesizers and all this stuff going on that we hadn't really done before. But at the same time, we were finding that we could go out locally, grab kind of a strange array of instruments and go and do those songs on mandolins and mandocellos. And I think we use a bouzouki live. We used the
I think we had one. Yeah, I think we had one live session.
Tenor banjo.
Yeah, we used the banjo definitely.
Initially, it was me had said, "Oh, we should record the covers," and then you came up with the church, and it just grew.
The church thing was just a desire to go back into the past and go, I've always wanted to do that, and now's the opportunity to do that.
The roots of the band are with small town Wiltshire boys back in the day, that day being probably about 1989. We met in sixth form, and I think it was just everyone was in that headspace of absolutely devouring and consuming new music because everybody played. It was, well, let's do a band, and then that band burnt brightly and briefly.
Well, it's a righteous dream.
The 80s were quite shit politically, and out of that I think comes music that is different and that tries to celebrate the other and is maybe a bit more theatric.
The goth scene was very much something that was going on up north, but there were huge kind of pockets of it everywhere. And, you know, there were a lot of people where we were growing up who were into that sort of thing, and it was a connection. It was opening stuff up for us. It was everything.
Locked inside me, can't set the rainbow free. Like perishing flowers, how they sag and twist and die. There's revolution, yeah. There's revolution, yeah. Sorrow, what does revolution mean to you, yeah? Say today, like kissing in the wind. All our beautiful friends have all gone away.
It was when the world kind of changed over lockdown, and, you know, everyone sat at home and sitting there and digging out those old albums, and then from my perspective it was the seed of the bass lines, and going, wow, I've forgotten how good these bass lines were. And then you've got enough time to learn like an entire LP, and I think the band was formed over text message, because it was, you know, oh, we should get together, we should see if we could do those old songs, but here's the twist, we'll play them properly.
Novelty. Yeah, I think you never really go away from those influences. They're always with you.
Definitely.
I don't think there's a single thing that I've listened to since 1989 that I've gone, actually, that was a really, really bad period. There's still something you take from it.
Definitely.
And that was such a big part of what we were doing. It's not hard to kind of go, yeah, that'd be really fun to do that again. And for me, I think there's still that historical element. I mean, for all that initial band was bright and brief, you know, there was still a sense of, actually, that's unfinished business, and that's
Definitely.
still something that we, you know, it's something that I wanted to do more of.
Bella the ghost is dead.
There it is, the generator, which we will put over there. We're not going to put it in there. Of course, I was just about to carry it in there. What was it?
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that, no. I'm tall. I mean, what must it be like if you're 3'5"?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I'm leaving you guys to this.
Oh, you've got to blow them out.
Yeah.
Presumably tune up.
Yeah, this is.
What we starting with?
Don't mind.
You know what I go?
Yeah, it's, well, oh yeah.
Too late now to practice. Our very first rehearsal was down in the, I forgot what it's called, the outhouse, the garden house, the summer house.
Shed.
The shed. And I remember I showed up with my Rickenbacker bass, you had your Rickenbacker 12-string, and it was like it very much felt that we were making music for us.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that nobody is going to like this, nobody's going to want to book it, nobody's going to watch this, nobody's going to enjoy it, people are going to want us to finish so someone else can go on. And then it was like a genuine surprise when you get people saying, you know, yeah, you know, we got this. The turning point was we should write something together. And
Yeah.
I think the initial thing was, wouldn't it be cool to have 2 or 3 songs in the set that we could say we'd written, so it wasn't just like a covers band doing stuff.
Soft meadow, all life acres, gardens of pasture, and sweet green grass.
That then grew, so that was going to be an EP. And then the second we recorded the EP, it was like, this is going to be an album. And then when you start seeing stats coming back and things like 57 countries, people listening to the noise we make, that's incredible.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need that external validation necessarily, but it's nice to have. And at least it means that, you know, what you feel is right inside is communicating with somebody else, which is, I guess, the name of the game.
Hey now, no, sing this corrosion to me. Hey now, no, sing this corrosion to me. Hey now, no, sing this corrosion to me. Hey now, no, sing.
I think as one gets older, the roots become stronger in terms of acknowledging you are what you are. You start to acknowledge more stuff that maybe had been kind of in the back of your mind, in terms of when I look now about how I approach instruments and how I play, I absolutely hear the roots of those early days in stuff that I do, that I probably hadn't made the connection before, but realised it had always been there.
The way you play has always got an element of why you picked it up in the first place.
Gothic music is such a broad church that, you know, it's all things to all people. You look at the Mission, the Sisters of Mercy, All About Eve, Cure, Bauhaus, they all sound completely different from one another.
Drawing it back to my folk comment earlier, you know, you can go along to folk clubs and it's like, it happens like this, and it's a traditional song and it goes like this, and like, that is something that you could say, or you could say, I'm going to interpret it like this. And I think that's what you know, goth as a genre, if you inverted commas, gives you the space to do. It sort of venerates a little bit, but it doesn't say it has to be like this. It allows you to have your difference.
With us, I think we have this ability to take our music very seriously indeed, whilst not taking ourselves as people seriously at all.
There's a satirical space, and I think, you know, that's part of what you're about. You say music, there may be a serious edge to it.
Cold turn like a healing hand. Hey now. Cold burn like a healing hand. Hey now. Like a healing hand. Like a healing hand.
It's a real vital kind of positive thing that actually there is space to be yourself within this.
I think in terms of aims of what Deadlight Dance is about, it's about doing things that interest us and challenging ourselves and doing something different.
A change of speed, a change of style, a change of scene, with no regrets, a chance to watch, admire the distance, still occupied, but you forget, different colors, different shades. Overreached mistakes were made. I took the blame. Directionless, so plain to see. A naked gun won't set you free. So you say. exotic as these. Shivers down your spine, chill you to the bone. 'Cause the mandolin wind is a melody that turns your heart to stone. The heat of your breath, carving shadows in the mist. Every angel has that wish that she'd never been kissed. A broken dream haunting your sleep and hiding in your smile. The secret you must keep. Love cuts you deep, love breaks